Welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise. Today we are going to be taking on Week 13 home action against the Indianapolis Colts. We're currently 7-4. We are 4-7 at the bottom of the AFC South. Colts in second space, tied with the Jaguars, of course. And looking back at last week, I sort of came up with an idea. Because last week we beat the Panthers 12-0. We had 4 field goals, which was really crazy. But for the most part, our 2 quarterbacks are doing pretty well. The only problem is that their experience gains are a little bit too slow. So I do think that they need some help. And I just had the idea to bring in a mentor quarterback, an experienced QB that can help them develop quicker. And I was looking at the ones that were available. Basically, we've got Matt Ryan here, of course, we've got Joe Flacco, Josh Johnson, Colton McCoy, Chase Daniel, and so quite a few. And I will just be going with one of the cheaper ones. Matt Ryan is, of course, probably skill-wise the best, but I don't really see the point in bringing him on the team. So I will be going with one of those that cost 1.17, but still have a mentor tag. I don't really have any preferences here. Joe Flacco, Josh Johnson, Colton McCoy, all of these are basically okay in my opinion, but I will be still going with Joe Flacco because he just has the highest overall. I'm not really too bothered about the details in here, but yeah, just bringing a player that might even have some use if everything goes bad. So we're going to be bringing in Joe Flacco as a mentor to Malik Willis and Will Levis. Both of these need some guidance in the NFL. Because last week's we just really struggled a little bit here. Not bad, not terrible, but still, we could use some help here. That, of course, means that we need to cut one player. And you might have guessed, I've already taken a look at that one as well. Taking a look at this here. We now have 4 quarterbacks, which is pretty crazy. But the problem is that Ryan Tannehill doesn't have the mentor tag. If he would have, that would be okay. But as it stands, he just is just a lot of dead cap, in my opinion. I'm still going to be going with Will Levis, but I do want to get Malik Willis some improvements as well. He's just a more agile QB. Of course, he's more of a scrambler. Will Levis is the QB of the future for us, of course. But still, I hope that Joe Flacco gets some help there. I need to cut a player now, and I want to cut a player that is, of course, not going to give us a penalty. We can't cut anybody on the offensive line because we need all the help we can get there. Naquan Jones, 25.67, that's okay for me. But here, I found Jaleel Johnson. He's a bridge player, a trade target veteran, 29 years old, 64 overall, and he's a player that will not have a penalty if we release him. So this will just be the player that we cut here. So goodbye, Jaleel Johnson. Thank you for your services. And we now have no backup at that position. Let's just see if that turns out to be a problem. I hope it doesn't. I do have another idea. We can also maybe cut a player on the mid linebacking core. That is Neiman. When you look down here, we've got Neiman here. He is 28 and 72 rated. I don't think that I will be using him too much. I've got Monty Rice already higher rated, and I think that Chance Campbell should also get his chance, pun fully intended. So we're also going to be cutting Ben Neiman here, the Iowa product. I don't really see the benefit of keeping him around at the moment. We don't need him. We've got 2 midline backers and 1 backup, so that just makes sense. All right, the first thing that we can do this week is take a look at the playoff picture, and that will reveal that we are currently not in it. Big surprise, I know. But yeah, there we go. We're not in the playoff picture. We're just going to be taking a look here from time to time, but I don't really expect us to break into the wildcard round in this year. It's just too much of a squad that is still in a sort of a turnover process. Next up, let's take a look at the Indianapolis Colts. I know it's a revenge game, so we just checked out the roster anyways. I will just be looking at the injury report. Maybe they are missing players that might be beneficial for us. So here are the Colts, and they are missing Jonathan Taylor, their starting running back. That is somewhat of a help for us. They're missing Isaiah McKenzie, wide receiver, Daniel Scott, strong safety, 68 overall, and Isaiah Rodgers, senior, a cornerback. They still have enough passable players here, but look at that, 24 weeks out for Isaiah McKenzie with a torn pectoral. Jesus, man, these are injuries. All right, I actually don't feel bad about our injuries anymore. We've got the Titans here. Just take a look. We've got 2 players out. Abdominal tear for Nicholas Petit-Frere and torn labrum for 3 weeks. Dylan Redunce. Actually not bad when you compare that. So I'm going to take back everything I said about being hard done by. All right, weekly strategy time. Last time we went for the short passing. I don't think that turned out to be too effective. Zach Moss is going to be defending the outside run is the suggestion. I don't know. I think we need to go with the short pass still. That just is our best bet. He does have a strong arm though, but still, this is something that I do not really see as something that can backfire. We're going to go with the offensive plan next. Let's take a look here. What are we going to do? Again, I don't think a big surprise. It says throw it short. But that just means a faster pocket degradation. We already have such problems keeping the pocket intact. So we're going to, again, take a look towards Derrick Henry. It didn't really work out too well last time around, so I'm just going to acknowledge that, of course. We did have issues there, but still, I do think that we have to look at our strengths. We have to look at what we can do best, and that basically is exactly what we can do best. Wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to change, so this is square. I actually was looking towards Malik Willis. I think he should also be getting some drills. He's the same age as Will Levis, but I want to give him a chance as well to get some drills in there and just get a little bit better. What are we going to do? We're going to try and sack the QB. That will just uphold the pressure. 24 points, 250 yards. And we're not going to allow any sacks. That should be doable on our own. All right, no additional injuries, so we're just going to be upgrading the players next. And let's see, who gets an upgrade? Jeffrey Simmons gets an upgrade, our right edge. Currently, is the only one that we have. As you can see, I only have 52 players right now, out of the 53 optional ones. I might sign someone. I might bring in someone if we really have to have a second edge rusher. If we can sort of backfill here with our with the players that we have anyways, then that'll be that, I think. Kyle Phillips. This is a 24-year-old, 1-year experience player out of UCLA. Hassan Haskins gets an upgrade here. My third running back. These are positions that are actually pretty well set. I'm not that bothered about these. I know that I have to trust in the players that I have. I know that I have to trust that they will improve over time. They will do that for sure. But man, the offensive line definitely have to do some clever drafting here. Tariq Jones, free safety backup, and finally John Ujukwu will also get a backup here. An improvement here. He is a right tackle, of course, and he is a 24-year-old rookie out of Boise State. So I'm actually liking this, that we have some rookies on the squad. We actually have a ton of rookies on the squad. Managed staff, what's next? We've got 14 points. Again, I will be dumping those into defense. I think it's extremely important that our defense manages to stop opposing defenses. The tougher we get in that department, the better we'll be off in the long run. So let's get some points down here. Just going to be upgrading that left tree step by step. And after that, moving on towards the other trees until the defense is fully stacked. After that, I will be focusing on offense and then the head coach. All right, guys, I think we are ready to get things done now. So yeah, let's kick off the game against the Indy Colts this time. It's going to be a home game. Maybe we can get some revenge versus Anthony Richardson. Here we are, Nissan Stadium, home stadium, of course, of the Indianapolis Colts. Now, Tennessee Titans, of course. It's going to be a division showdown, which is interesting always. Here's Will Levis, who's going to be starting the game for me. Derrick Henry showing off the home uniforms. I really, really like those. Dark blue with the light blue accent and the slight silver shivers on these shoulders. Super nice. The Colts also have a super clean uniform. It's just all white. It's just really, really nice. And we are developing some nice storylines, getting rookies developed, getting rookies into plays, and just giving them time on the field. Here's Anthony Richardson. This is the player that we need to stop, basically. Coach Dreddeus talking to his team here. And did you notice that he does sometimes have different clothes? We just picked a polo shirt, but sometimes he has a jacket on. So that's actually a nice detail that changes. And we're going to kick it off immediately with an inside zone, left-hand side here. Will Levis. Going straight into the middle, game day factor, quality turf. All right, that is positive. And we've got one X factor, that's DeForest Buckner. And there we go. Hello, DeForest Buckner. Immediately blowing up our play. Not exactly what I was looking for, but there we go. Phillips and Okonkwo going to be playing now as the short route runners. Oh, that is overthrown. Poor accuracy and out of reach as well. 3rd and 13. Come on, guys. Let's focus. Let's focus. Chris Moore did really well last time around. I was probably a little bit unfair to him last time. And there we go. Beautiful catch by Okonkwo. Chikazima Okonkwo, our starting tight end. 1 year experience in the NFL. And time to grow here. Will Levis. Beautiful throw. Inside zone, left-hand side. I'm really interested to see what the Titans will be doing in the long run with their QB situation. There we go. Derrick Henry. Can we get away? Nope. We almost got away here. Number 32 with a lunging tackle though. But Derrick Henry. That's Julian Blackmon. All right, there's hardly any getting away from him. So here we go. Again, Okonkwo, Chigazima Okonkwo. We've got Hopkins as well on that turnstile route. Here we go. I just love playing tight end routes. Calvin Noy picks up an injury, number 13 for the Colts. They've got a solid squad, especially defense is pretty well stacked. And I don't think I have to say anything here because we lost to them last time around. So here we go. Let's try and exploit the gap here. Oh my Jesus. Number 99. Just coming through too quickly. So strange. DeForest Buckner just finding the space to get through. Come on, Jeffrey. Who's Jeffrey? I don't know. Here we go. Derrick, of course. Pushed out of bounds here. 4 rushes, 22 yards. I have to check who the leader is in rushing yards at the moment. Double slants. Can we get Will Smith? Will Levis passing to Burks, Hopkins, Moore. I actually learned to appreciate Moore a little bit more. Well, that route was bad. That didn't really work out well. Let's see. I need short routes. Those long routes don't really work yet. We might get them working at some point in time. But here we go. Those are good. Those are good routes, you know, with a short, just a short pass, short yardage pickup. Levis can really get his strong arm working here. He's got 94 throw power, which is very, very good. Treylon Burks will be going towards the left, unless we choose a different play. Something like maybe a vertical. Let's get Spears involved. There we go. Go, my man. And that is a pump fake. I didn't want to pump fake. I want to throw. So I click it quickly. And then I get sacked. So there we go. That's that bonus out the window. And DeForest Buckner. Proving why he's such a quality player. I did bring him in on the Crusaders though. Oh my lord. I should stop talking and focus more. Because sometimes my brain and my fingers do separate things. There we go. Come on, D. Oof, very close stop at the 14. So what do we do here? Let's get Derrick Henry going. DeForest Buckner, we brought him in on the Crusaders, is what I wanted to say. And that was actually a very good thing for us, because it meant that our defense just really solidified very, very quickly. Henry and Fuller in negotiations here. And we are going to be going with this inside zone run left-hand side. 2-minute warning hits us. And we should be up by 3. Actually, we should be up by 7, but didn't really pull that one off. So here we go. Play action read. I've got Okonkwo on the route. Almost a clear pick. Number 23 was not moving. Wasn't moving. That's more, by the way. So what do? We go with a wide curl. We're looking for Burks to get over there, get free. Beautiful. Getting across the line here. Number 29 tries to stop him. 1 minute 40. We're at the 41. Burks and Levis have good chemistry. That is working quite well. And for the most part, those are the plays that I want to go for. And he's just so good. Just really grabs the ball, holds on to it. And of course, I'm fully aware that these are only very short pickups. I'm going to go with this inside zone here. There we go. Very good run. Derrick Henry, stiff arming, stepping out of bounds here. 6 rushes, 53 yards, almost 9 yards per carry. That is a good average here. Okonkwo would have the direct route more as well. Has a good route. Do you see that? Contact was immediately on Burks, but he just has the strength to hold on to that ball. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go the different direction now. DeAndre Hopkins. Push back. We're going to take our first timeout now. Let's see what we do about this play here. I feel like maybe a run play would be a good idea. We're going to go with the mesh spot though first. Maybe we can get some more yardage out of that one. Chris Moore, number 11. Going over there. 2nd and 20. And that's another sack. I was just watching the player run. But the pressure was on. And I keep forgetting that the offensive line just breaks down very quickly. And we're back more or less to where we started. So let's see. We have something clever that we can use here. Let's use this one. Jailbreak slot screen. There we go. Go, go, go. Oh my lord! Oh. Just very slow to start. If you were a little bit quicker to get away, everything was free ahead of him. Actually worked extremely well. So we're going to go with Michael Badgley. Field goal attempt here. And this is going to go right. Crying out loud. Oof. Michael Badgley. Yeah, he's pointing, he's saying, I don't know, it's the turf, man, it's the turf, I can't do, it's a turf, just some excuse. We're not gonna go with that, man. These Hail Marys are so useless. It's just really super useless. Because you can never hit anything anyways. So I'm just gonna go try and get some yards for Levis here. Pushed out of bounds. Nope. We even lose some yards. So the Colts proved to be a very rough team to play against. Just stays the same. But okay. Gotta tell you something. Second half. We will have to play way more focused. Is what I'm saying as I really mess up this kick. But okay. Behind the end zone, here comes Anthony Richardson. Come on, defense. Defense holds them. That is huge again. And we're going to go with the run. Derrick Henry. activated X Factor, 19 yards out. Let's get this. Come on, guys. We've got the quality. DeForest Buckner running around the back, getting Henry from behind. And I think that says a lot about our offensive line. That players can run through the lines, behind the lines, and just keep on running. Tackle our players from behind. First tackle was missed. This is so important. This is such an important X-Factor ability. Because that was Buckner. Was coming hot in. Coming in hot. That way around is right. But we shed the tackle immediately. Sort of just slipping away. We get taken down at the 1 yard line. But we can work with that. Okay, guys. Come on, a halfback gut. Let's just get this. X-Factor activated, so unless they double team him, this should work. And they double team him. Crud. Alright, Levis talking to the bench. Dreddeus yelling. Maybe we could get it done a little bit with a route that is slightly more towards the side. You know, the front line routes. I love those gut routes and ISOs that just go straight into the defense, straight ahead. But when the defense is tough and you've got an X Factor there, then you're gonna get stopped. Why is there no face for Derrick Henry on that view here? Van Ginkel trying to hold on to him, but no chance there. Alright, there we go. Come on, D. Defense stops him. Well, at home, we are a different beast. Plus, we've developed a little bit, put some experience into the team. I think that's showing as well. There we go. Chig Okonkwo, 27. Yard line. Levis hitting the target quite emphatically, if I might add. You know, left hand side. Buckner is on the right. There we go. Van Ginkel, an experienced defensive player, getting in there with a sack. Not even a question. Let's get Hopkins here. He's got the short route. Burks also is an option, but I feel like, yeah, I felt like throwing that into triple coverage would be the best idea. It's just something I do, guys. It's just something I do. Come on, man. Gotta keep up with it. Nah, but nobody got separation. Nobody of the two short runners got the separation. There we go. Burks did. That was beautiful. Ooh, Van Ginkel almost had him, but he sort of evaded that one. Number 12 has to get in there at the end of the quarter as we have the lead. That is awesome, guys. Well done. Let's keep this up. Dragon spacing. Looking for DeAndre Hopkins. The idea of this play is to just get everybody everywhere else, but I don't like the coverage here that they're building up. I don't like this one. How about we go with the wheel post drag? Let's try and get their defense a little bit more torn apart. More or less like that. That was what I was looking for. Get a play where I get a player away from that center, able to hit him. And I have full confidence that Levis can hit those. And there we go. Derrick Henry still needs to activate his X Factor. Again, let's go to zone weak here. I know we're going straight for Buckner. There. Oh, that was a beautiful stiff arm, but taking number 51, who comes from behind. Derrick Henry gets the yards. 53. That's Leonard. We've got a mesh spot here. Will Levis. What can we pull off here? Question is, how far can we develop him in this season? Oh, hit immediately after the catch. This is Fuller. It's got an inside zone, left hand side here. Derrick Henry. Again in between, but I don't like Butler. He's a little bit too close. Let's go with this. We'll post drag. Looking at Whyle, looking at Okonkwo. Just want to see you guys get away. Just get that first down. There we go. Beautifully done by the rookie. That was nice. Very, very nice. Red zone halfback scissors. Spears going towards the left pylon here. I'm going to try this one. Here. I hope I have enough time. And that was a beauty. That was an absolute beauty. Spears in acres of space. Will Levis, not even an issue to find that target. And Okonkwo can't stop celebrating. Tyjae Spears. Rookie for the Titans here. There we go. Come on, D. And defense stops them once more. This is gigantic, guys. Very well done. Very well done. All right, time for some depth chart moves. I want to get Malik Willis some playtime. I'm going to give Tyjae Spears some playtime. This is okay. Hopkins, Burks, Kyle Phillips, Rodgers, Nick Westbrook, Ikine. I always say Ikine, but I hear commentators saying Ikine, which is interesting. But yeah, he does have the. What are his strengths? He's decently quick. He's not that convincing, actually. He's better in real life. Way better in real life. Same goes for Chris Moore. But in Madden, I feel like I'm doing the right thing here. So there we go. Will Levis will be taking this snap here. Let's get this dagger. There we go. Good catch. 94 Will. 2nd and 7. And this is Malik Willis, who will now have the first chance to get this play underway. Complete the snap. Holding on to the, and again Peter Skoronski. I'm gonna go ape shit at some point in time, guys. What is the deal here? What is the deal? Why is he picking up an injury almost on every play? Almost every play, man. Not every play, but every week. All right, there we go. Jaelyn Duncan, you're going on here. Run skill, you're taking over. There we go. Jamarco Jones, because Dylan Redans is injured. Man, the offensive line is really just one big problem. There we go. And here we go, Malik Willis. Can we get him? Beautiful rush, 15 yards. Almost getting into the end zone. That would have been nice. That would have been very nice. It's zone weak now, Tyjae Spears. Can we break in? Let's go to quick slant option here. Whyle or Ezeki? I think I'm gonna go for Ezeki here. Ooh, and that's blocked here. Bruce Sternum will not be able. Yes, I know that. Let's try the run for Spears here. I mean, the defense, of course, is fully expecting this play. But if it's a yard, it's always a little bit of a luck situation as well. If you don't have crazy good offensive line players that just create that space. And here we go. Jaelyn Duncan. That's another rookie, by the way. Malik Willis doing well. I feel like it's really sometimes a little bit hard to decide who to play. Because I also like Willis. And what he's doing. Double slant here. Burks, Hopkins. Oh, the chase is on. 2nd and 10. Tried to get the throw, but couldn't get the ball out of the hands of Willis. Trying to escape here. Oh, there's nobody on the left. Do we have a clever play going that direction? Kinda. Can we hit Hopkins? Yikes. DeForest Buckner with an injury, alright. That is of course never nice, and we are in the lead anyways, but still. It'll help us maybe. Let's get Hopkins or Okonkwo. There we go. Perfect pass, perfect catch. Malik Willis 2 for 4. 14 yards. A halfback dive. Tyjae spears now. Let's get him some snaps. Off we go. Off we go. Down the middle. A lot of pushing, shoving. And there we go. I think Malik Willis is really doing well. He's a very good option. Of course, not the best starting QB that you can imagine. But then again, we've got two players that are actually developmental. Oh, Lord. Throw out a sack. The pressure was on too quickly here. Immediately, the sack was here. Couldn't really get away from that one that well. Let's go the wheel switch here, looking for more. He will go towards the out. Very nice. Took it down. 13 seconds. The clock is running. And we're going to call a timeout here. Coach Dreddeus known for these antics. And we are going to send out special teams. We're going to take that 43-yard field goal. Michael Badgley, come on, man. Show me what you got. The first half was bad. The first half was really bad. The second half, slightly better. There we go. 24 versus nothing. And that is another good game that we're having here. As we slowly but surely return to form. And we get to play another moment. I'm going to take a knee here. Let's go now. There you go. Victory formation. Kablooey. There we go. Losing a yard, of course. Clock starts running. And that, of course, is the game. Coach Red is applauding his team. The Tennessee Titans doing very well today against the Colts. We get revenge. We get our revenge versus the division rival. That was very important. At home, that's a huge factor. As always, I actually love the fact that plays a role. Will Levis also had a good game. Now, really happy with the way that our team performed today. So we can look at a few scores here. We've got Will Levis 115.2. Good game today. 1 touchdown, 73% completion rate, 156 yards. Anthony Richardson, we really limited him today. Malik Willis was also productive. I just wanted to get him on the field a little bit. In terms of rushing, we had Derrick Henry, 83 yards, 1 touchdown. Who else was rushing? Malik Willis, 14 yards. Tyjae Spears, Will Levis didn't get a lot of rushing done. On the catching side, Okonkwo was very good. Very happy that he's back, even if he had that drop. Like him to hold on to these balls, but yeah, can't have all. Then Treylon Burks was good as well, but didn't really get that much attention. I've got down Zach Moss, Tyjae Spears, also with a touchdown here. Everybody chipping in a little bit here. Maybe a little bit underwhelming, the performance that the Colts delivered. Amani Hooker, 5 solo tackles. A lot of contenders for the total tackles. Crown DeForest Buckner, tackles for loss, 4. No surprise, he was brutal. Jeffrey Simmons gets 2 sacks. Shaquille Leonard gets 2 sacks. DeForest Buckner gets 1 sack. Quiddy Pay, Monty Rice, Tart, and Andrew McGinkle each sharing a sack. So yeah, today was really sack city. Sean Murphy Bunting gets 2 interceptions, as does Al-Shaair. Well done, guys. What a fantastic job these players really had here. Those turnovers, incredibly important in getting that win today. Good game today, really good game. We got our payback versus the Colts. We managed to get one more win in the win column, which means if the Texans win their game, then we will be drawing with them. That was incredibly important to take a step in the right direction here. Also pretty happy that we got Malik Willis in plays. I'm pretty happy that we got a mentor for the QBs. I think the young guys need that help since it's not coming from Ryan Tannehill. We need to bring in a player like this. All right, I'm pretty happy with today's game. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. As you know, that just means a lot to me and helps me a lot. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, see you next time.